gave me a list. And out of my usual defiance, I said, I'm not going to use this list. In fact, I had to send the message to Pastor that, Pastor, are you saying that God does not speak to me too? That every time you now give me a list of songs. You want me to I pray before coming to church now. So we started worshiping. Guess what? Every song that I picked were part of the list that I saw. He told me that he was angry initially, that why will you? And then he was like, he now said, well, the only reason I left you was because those songs were, he was supposed to preach, but he couldn't preach. These things that I mentioned, I have some of my people that are in church with me. From Sule, Toby, you know where is the services that will come from that PYD will not be able to preach. What normally happens, I will be playing and we'll just start worshiping. Because there is also power in unified energy. What unified energy can do, there's also so much power in it. So that particular midweek service, we were having that. Then I backed up, not preach. I felt something and I went back home. I took my keyboard, I said, this energy will not go to waste. You saw that video. I'm not mentioning the man of God because he's a revered man of God. That said on a speaker, and people thought the speaker, and they were falling. How many of us saw the video? Do you believe that thing? I believe. And I will tell you why I said I believe. When you release the anointing, it's raw power. There is electricity inside. So it will shock you. But people are using it to power nations. Do you know what we are using it to do? I get power. We are touching. So when I fall now, what does that done to me? That same raw energy, somebody is picking it up to look into it that. Okay, if you connect this to this and you do this, it will power nations. It will power this, it will power that. Now back to my story. I go back home. I took the keyboard. I was still living somewhere in Africa then. I just got married and I started creating Gongwaso beats. I called one of my friends, Project Man. I said, I'm sure this song, this particular beat, I was also distracted because it was the guy that was doing it. Nice was not known. Then I said, okay, come on. Some of us know Robert Man, right? Yes. By the way, shout out to Roger because he was one of my foundational friends that believed in me. So he said he wanted something else. In one corner, Nice just came. I said, I do. Let me use this beat too. That was why I was like, Ewa. She won't do me. I have an artist that I'm sure was going to also. I just said, oh yeah, come and use this thing. And the rest is history. That beat is one of the biggest beats in Afrobeat till date. And this is not me trying to say yes. Even if you talk say I dey brag, I use it. But that beat did not come from a place of I was just vibing. Nothing is bad with vibing. So recently I now was telling that story online and somebody was saying you cannot see that beat that is Gongwaso was from God and Nice used it. Foolishness. Foolishness of the microphone you are using in church, did the church create it? The drums you are using, the music you are singing, did the church create it? Music is maths. There's maths to music. There's a frequency of music that I will play in this room, all of you will sleep. If I play Mona Lisa, Moonlight, Beethoven, Moonlight, whatever, you will all sleep. Before you know, if I play pad, the same pad at the rest that we use for worship is not the same pad we use when we do slow Afrobeat. You pay too much attention to the, what do they call them in chess? Pawn. You don't pay attention. In fact, you pay attention to the pawn, you pay attention to the king, you pay to the queen, you pay attention to the knight, but you don't pay attention to the what is it called? Chess master. You and I were created as chess master. They should not see us on the board, but we are the one controlling everybody on the board. Because you are too focused on I'm protecting the king, I'm protecting the religion, I'm protecting, but you have left what you have been called for. Why are you fighting for God? Who told you God cannot fight for himself? I do remember, how many of us remember that guy that was trying to help hold the ark? So we are all busy now trying to protect a religion, trying to protect our doctrines. Mission and methods. The mission of God never changes.